In this video, I'll be dismantling the floor, only to discover that there's even more rust, but it's not all that bad as you'll see. I had already started dismantling the interior walls, which were just simple plastic corrugate. I think that's what it's called. It's that very flimsy cardboard looking plastic. When I took that off is when I discovered majority of the rust problems. And at that point, I kind of started to panic, and I wasn't sure if this project was worth it. I also disassembled the door, as you'll see later in this video. Besides the door and the interior paneling, I also removed the exterior trim or paneling, and that's where I discovered a lot of the rust at first. So it wasn't until all that I decided to actually start filming, so I did miss a little bit. I also experimented with my first TIG weld. You'll also see that soon in this video. It's real terrible. I do get better, I think, in my TIG welds. My second weld is coming up in a few episodes, but we'll see that shortly. For now, let's continue on with the video. It's mostly silent, so I won't be narrating for the most part, and I'll just be talking here and there live on camera as I'm doing things.
Oh, shit. God damn. It's not good. Okay. Bam. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Pretty solid. Okay. Shit is heavy. Where's the front? Needs a bit more water. Okay. Now, on. Oh. $60. Time to let it heat up. So it was a bit too hot. I turned down the heat to 50, and I'll just turn it on for now. I'll set it to 10. Ooh, loud. Oh. What is that? A 100-amp breaker. This will be for the electronics for the camper van. Here's a 150. It's a 100. These are the 2 Tesla batteries I got. That's the solar controller, solar wire. And this is a balancer, and you can see the readout from one of the batteries. It's about 94%. I don't want to keep it higher than that. So this is the zinc plated, I don't know, what are they, like washers? And they're pretty corroded. So I'm gonna need to get some sort of sand tumbler to get rid of this. Easy. The rest of the parts I have inside a rust removal solution inside this jug, and they're gonna be in here for some time, maybe like another 10 hours. And I put it on top of the ultrasonic cleaner, which is extremely hot, around 55 degrees Celsius, so it's kind of picking up that heat, accelerating the process. It's not on, it's just the residual heat from the use. It gets actually really hot just from cleaning without the heater on. And this is the rust removal solution I'm using, Evapo-Rust. Works pretty good. So now I'm going to cut the rusted side panel from the Sprinter. And I'll go right along this edge all the way to the cabin or the front door. And also I'll start to pull it down and see what happens. I'm gonna change the disc because it's a bit too thick for cutting. This is more for grinding. Yeah. And I will use a small one. There we go. Yeah. All right. protection. I'll be using a breather, a mask, those gloves, and some sleeves. Gonna check the cut on the inside to make sure it's cutting properly and not through anything that it shouldn't be. Let's see. I'll cut through this a little bit. I kind of knew I would. This should be okay. I just can't go too deep. That's a bit deep there. What is growing in here? Moss. Check this out. Look at that. There's a little moss in there. Easy. Okay, so now I'm gonna remove these plastic panels since as I was cutting, I accidentally cut into it a little bit. Not a big deal. That looks like it's in great shape. Come on. What is holding this up? Oh, it's a slide. All right. This is much better than the other side. Let me show you the other side. Really bad. I put some rust inhibitor on it, and this I TIG welded on. This is my first TIG welding job ever. It's terrible. Big bump here. Rest is decent. It seems somewhat solid. Some spots. So I just realized there's a puddle of water in here. A big puddle of water. No wonder it's rusting. So just temporarily I'm going to drill a hole to drain it. Yeah. There we go. Now this is all wet, so I need to leave it to dry. It's gonna take a little while to empty. Let's look on the inside. Alright, inside. Good deal of rust here. Yeah. It's closer to here. Next, I'll make a line, so I know where to cut. Okay, need to cut in there. What's going on here? That's good. Okay. Garbage. Oops. Good. Now we just need safety glasses. I got a lot of safety glasses. And the ones I'm wearing.
So at this point my camera died. I didn't realize, so I kept working. I did end up cutting everything out, and you'll see that in tomorrow's video.